The chief's questions are not abstract. The Zafimaniry houses are created entirely from the forest. Before cutting down the first tree, Rakutu must make a ritual offering to the ancestors. Rakutu has spread cane alcohol on the trunk. Now, it's the men's turn to share the alcohol, a horrible rot gut distilled in the villages.
Oh, I don't know.
Dadamunji looks as enthusiastic as a condemned prisoner swallowing his last glass. As for Rakutu...
Mashika. Salankwa.
The trees to be cut down are selected according to the dimensions of the house to be built. The framing wood is not a valuable tree, but it's good wood, noble wood. The Zafimaniry work by eye, and they have to have a sure hand to go with it. The felling area is a 90-minute walk from Kitodo. Animal labor doesn't exist among the Zafimaniry. The men carry everything on their back. Much farther, a 2-day walk away, Désiré has met up with the men of his family. His brother Victor. His younger brother Solo. His father, Jean-Marie. Jean-Marie brought Solo to the site to teach him how to carve a bowl from a trunk of rosewood. Contrary to what you might think, the bowl is not cut lengthwise from the trunk, but crosswise. They use the axe to remove the ring of light wood to reveal the darker colors of the core. The lemurs have come to see who on earth's making such a racket in the forest. The Zafimaniry don't hunt these fairly tame small primates, as they're convinced that the spirits of the ancestors ride them, leap along with them from branch to branch. The tree's cut as close as possible to the ground to obtain the widest section of the trunk. It takes one man about 2 days to clear a large tree. Rosewood, along with ebony, is one of the most valuable trees in the Malagasy forest. Very dense and extremely hard, it's good to work with. It's one of the sculptor's favorite woods. Solo is facing the moment of truth, carving the curve of the bowl using an axe. Jean-Marie watches his young son anxiously. A poorly placed blow, and they'll have to make the bowl smaller. Solo's fairly skilled, but the concentration required by the apprenticeship wears him out quickly. Jean-Marie would rather let Victor take over. Expansive and generous, Jean-Marie talks non-stop. He'll talk about anything and everything. His sons listen dutifully, but keep their thoughts to themselves.
Fa isika hiany no mikarakara sy mikaroka zay hahasoa amin'ny lafiny hazo dia ny sikotra zay atao hoe sikotra Zafimaniry. Fa raha fa ohatra fa manana ny fivelomanao ara-dalàna dia mahazo vola. Am'izay lafa mahazo vola, aza lany lanina amina toaka na filibana hafahafa.
In Kitodo, Jean has picked up the plane and started the finish work on the beams. Rakutu requires clean, smooth surfaces, but Jean's hand is not sure. The master encourages his young student to use easy, sweeping movements. Jean doesn't realize it, but Rakutu is teaching him about the Zafimaniry house through his body. He teaches him that the house is the expression of the forest, the extension of the family, that it is made to last. Even if it's a shack, abandoned for years, even if it's about to collapse. Here, no one would ever think of tearing down a crumbling old house. There won't be a single nail or screw in the house, just a few pegs if necessary. The joints are perfect, and frames rarely have to be reinforced with a wedge. the Zafimaniry culture, there are no plans on paper. Houses are first of all built in the imagination. The principles of building, the techniques, the skills are transmitted directly from one carpenter to another, one sculptor to another, one generation to another. If this transmission is broken, an entire way of life ends. A vision of people and things disappears.